little stretchy. You're like the weirdest dog in the world. Every morning. You're a goofball. You know that? You know you're a goofball? You're proud of yourself, aren't you? Yeah, you are. This is gonna go on for a while, isn't it? Did you find something? Maybe? No? Yes? No? No. Morning.
We went on a quest to acquire food, and we acquired it.
For me.
It's sharing is caring. There's one meal for you and one meal for me. But we went on a walk to get it because I don't have my car. And we took Arthur, and now he's completely covered in mud and wetness and grossness, like all on his legs and all on his belly. So he needs to have like a little bath, just a rinse, because he's so gross and dirty. We'll show you when we get inside how gross he is. But yeah, Sean went in to get the food, and then me and Arthur went on a long walk just around the area, and then he got really dirty. And then Sean had to wait for us because we went too far. But it wasn't our fault because we can't jaywalk. We had to cross at lights. So it made us go really far. Look at how dirty I am.
Yeah.
I'm covered in grime.
Grimy dog.
There's so much dirt on his belly.
Those nails, though. Arthur, you're gross. And you're dirty.
Hey.
He eats poop.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't eat poop.
He plays with poop in his mouth.
Yeah, well, that's a dog thing. If you were a dog, you would play with poop in your mouth.
Ew.
You would.
Yeah, I might. Arthur.
I know, this is so soon after your last one. You're so upset.
He's like, why didn't you get my hair cut this time?
Why are you doing this to me?
Because you're dirty.
We're just gonna try and get your belly and your legs. We don't need to get anything else.
That's not gonna happen.
It could happen.
If he behaved, it could happen. Since he's not going to, don't think it's gonna happen.
Probably take the sweater off.
If you don't want to get it all gross and wet and muddy.
Yeah. Oh, you look so sad. I'm sorry. It's your own fault. Walking all in the mud piles.
If I was a wet dog. All day long I'd bitty bum if I wasn't Arthur. But I wouldn't have to work hard. Yeah, dibby-dum.
Arthur, your belly covered in grime.
That's one way to attempt to do it.
Arthur, will you look at Sean and then I can get this side of you?
Hey, butt.
You're so wet now, Uber.
Did you know that in grade 6 I was actually in Fiddler on the Roof?
I think you told me before, yes. What character were you?
I like dancer number 4.
Woo! Famous.
I didn't have any speaking lines.
Good.
I just danced.
Because you're an awesome dancer.
I had fake speaking lines though. I had to pretend to be talking in the background.
Oh. So you just moved your mouth?
Yeah. It was like rhubarb salad, rhubarb pie, rhubarb.
Very interesting.
Yep.
I the dirt's like stuck into your fur.
Then in grade 8, I was in Annie as, well, I was kind of in Annie, as Rooster. For auditioning for the part, all the guys had to read for, what's his name? The old guy. Daddy Warbucks? And then the girls had to read for the part of Annie. But I said, screw that. Screw these, I don't know, social norms. I think I was just doing it to be funny. But I read for the part of Annie. And I killed it! So yeah, I got the part of Rooster. However, unfortunately, the play never happened because there was a teacher strike. So the play got canceled, which sucks. Because I remember like practicing lines and songs and stuff. I was looking forward to that play. I was. And I remember I had never seen the movie Annie. So I didn't know anything about Annie. So I borrowed the VHS from my friend Tom. I think I still have that VHS sitting around somewhere. Oops. Sorry, Tom, if you're out there in the world and missing your Annie VHS. I have it. If you want it back, just give me a text or a call or whatever. Carrier pigeon. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I was always interested in drama, and I took drama all throughout high school, which I loved. So much fun. It's a lot of fun. I suggest drama. Also, I needed to take an arts, and I'm not a good artist. So, I took drama. So we ended up watching the rest of Josie and the Pussycats, which is a movie that we tried to watch the other day, and the DVD was all messed up. But we managed to find a way to watch the rest of the film. And, I didn't hate it. Let's say that. On a plus or minus scale, it gets a plus. Just because it wasn't what I was expecting it to be. Because going into it, I thought it was going to be like Spice World or S Club 7 or something like that. But it's almost a parody of that in a way. It just kind of and like breaks the fourth wall and everything, and it's really interesting. Yeah, it was an okay movie, made in 2001, I think. And yeah, didn't hate it. So yeah, it's almost like Spice World meets Scott Pilgrim. It's probably a horrible way of putting it, but that's the best I can come up with. Yeah, it was an okay movie. And then we watched Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, which I had never seen before. And who knows, probably sometime this week we're gonna watch the sequel, because that's out now. And I wanted to see it. Lydia wanted to watch the sequel because she's seen the first one before, and I was interested in seeing the first one. I'm a little iffy on the sequel because I've heard that it's nowhere near as good as the first one. I enjoyed the first one, and we'll see what the sequel has in store for us at some point in time. Okie dokie. It's time to go to sleep. I have school tomorrow, and I gotta go to bed. I've been a sleepy face all day. Now I need to actually go to sleep. And you know, as these things probably usually go, as soon as I decide to go to sleep, I'm gonna be awake. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Fingers crossed, kind of. I can't do that. Huh. That's... Well, I'm screwed. Alright. Good night. If I was a wet dog. All day long I'd bitty bitty bum if I was an archer, but